Hey guys, welcome to our 5 kilometer race or time trial. We're building up towards this effort. This is what our whole training program is about. So you want to get this as right as possible. And the best way I find to race, and you might be starting to learn this, my philosophy for training is very similar to what I say for racing. And you want to have a productive race. My belief is that you need to conserve energy during the first 60% of the run. So in a 5 kilometer race, that will be up to the 3 kilometer mark. In a race as well, some people will do a race, some people will do a time trial on their own, but if you end up doing a race like a park run or whatever, don't let the crowd carry you too fast at the start. It's difficult first time round or early on to not fall into that habit of over the first 1 to 1.5 kilometers letting the crowd carry you and you get all excited and run away faster than you should have or that you expected to. And you'd be surprised when there's a race happening, you're running much faster at the start than you think. So it's a good thing to keep your pace watch on your arm and just check your pace every now and then. Be productive throughout the race. So you can do that by conserving during this 60% and then pushing into the fatigue as it sets in around that 3 kilometer mark. So let's say this is our percentage of effort. In a 5K race, you're probably working sort of around the 80% mark. I would say, let's say the 80% mark is your absolute threshold. Your best possible performance would be that pace held all the way through. So you want to start just below it, I find. Start just below it, and then as the distance and the duration of running starts to set into you, you can push up maybe a little bit over that, and then so it is ultimately your average pace is around that 80% of threshold mark. Wherever that might be, you might actually be able to race at 90% throughout. It just depends on how fit you are, but the main point is making sure you're in control and relaxed and comfortable during those first 3 kilometers, and you'll be able to see the people around you that went a little bit too hard in this section. They'll start to tail off and you'll be really productive towards the back end of the race. That's the right way to run it. You don't want to start too slow, too early, but if this is your first go at it, feel free to start down here and build up into it. And also, it's only a 5K race. If you go too hard too early, you fly too close to the sun, you fall in a heap. That is part of it. That's part of racing. Just try to have some fun with it. It happens to everyone, happens to me, and it will happen to me again in the future, I'm sure. But just try and enjoy it. Aim to be productive, but don't kill yourself if you're not, and use it as a learning experience. We're building up for bigger and better things. That's the 5K race. I hope you have fun with it. Congratulations if this is the first time that you do a 5K run. And also congratulations if you're coming back and you haven't done one for a while. All the best. I hope you have fun with it. I'll talk to you soon.